MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Casey Sadler is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Leading off to the Mets, the right fielder, number 2, Dan Revere.
Here comes the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping up to the plate, Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Sadler has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes is there, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Conrad Reyes will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 6, left fielder, Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. His first homer so far in the series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks? Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he lines it out to center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In now is Pedro Alvarez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benavides has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number one. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sandoval over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting center, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Up next for the Buccos, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benavides, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. McCutchen going back. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval.
Third baseman number 40, Pablo Sandoval.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So digging in now, Salvador Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up low, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. He's looked at for the first strike. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Digging in, number 23, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Catcher, number 23.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Turner takes it in. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Stepping in, Jose Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Casey Sadler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This one's flared off to the right side. Revere is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Murphy is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Conrad Reyes.
Digging in, Conrad Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a called third strike down in the zone.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Moustakas gloves it, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Fowler playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Revere, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Another try at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Fielder is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball two now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and it's even at 1. Skied into straightaway right. Revere is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Prince Fielder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Sliced hard on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Andrew Benavides. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCutchen is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 48, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. This is skied into short left center. Marte comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Leading off the 4th for the Pirates, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Weak roller right side. Fielder ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And he misses again. 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. Alvarez has got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, pitcher Conrad Reyes.
Now at the plate, Conrad Reyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready now, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Standing in now, Casey Sadler, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting number 6, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. Marte at second with 2 down. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. They're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Here's a high pop-up. Turner is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets 1. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Prince Fielder.
Now at the plate, Prince Fielder. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Left fielder, Andrew Benavides.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Benavides. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Here's a high pop-up. Alvarez on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Pedro Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. The bouncer to the left side, and Alvarez has got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
David.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. In now, Chris Davis. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, number 23.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Davis at second. McCutchen on at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Casey Sadler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th now in game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Pablo Sandoval, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And he is in there. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Stepping in now, Trey Turner runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
With catcher number 13, Salvador Perez.
Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. One and 0 pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. A bouncer up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Turner stands at second with 2 gone. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
3-1 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, pitcher, Conrad Reyes.
Lucas Duda will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Lucas Duda.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Kyle Sung gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kyle Sung.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. They'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Throw to first. Not in time.
Safe.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Marte off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2-2.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Chris Davis now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2 to the right side and through, a base hit. Moustakas rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Fowler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 5 and the Mets 1. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Justin Wilson.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ben Revere. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Digging in now, Dexter Fowler, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Wilson stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 5th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And it ties up Reyes, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. At the plate, Prince Fielder, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Fowler, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1. late that time for a strike.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benavides.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Benavides. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pirates on top, 5-1. Striding in, number 23. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Number 23.
J.J. Hoover is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60. J.J. Hoover.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Justin Wilson.
Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Logan Morrison.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. One our score as we play the 8th. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Starling Marte would be next. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's Starling Marte, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Morrison is off at first with 2 away. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mark Melanson.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
A reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends.
So striding in, Trey Turner. Now here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Way outside. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
At the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Casey Sadler is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.